And I will say that I don't say this very often, but if there's one show that you really,
Wow.
we've just talked about a number of great shows, but if there's one show you really must see, it's A Story Beyond.
Why?
It's this tiny little piece, and it's playing it's presented by Liars and Believers at the Plaza Black Box Theater at the Boston Center for the Arts just through December 22nd. I thought this was just so wonderfully done. This company, Liars and Believers, spent 2 years crafting this piece, and here you find this young girl, Maya. She's fierce and strong and undaunted, and she's living in this village, and the village is clouded over by this cloud that is pervading the people. So everybody has turned kind of leaden. There's a darkness that has consumed them. This is obviously a piece that you can draw parallels to our own time, but in this piece with music and projections and puppetry, we see the adventures of this little girl. She's determined to figure out why this cloud is so pervasive, and she's going to counter it. And the way it's told is just so different, and it's fresh. It reminds me of Julie Taymor and even Ryan Landry to some degree, doing so much with so little. But in the end, a way that is so emotionally resonant and poignant. It's great for kids. I think on an intellectual level, it's perfect for adults. On a soothing level for adults, it's perfect to see. I was just so struck. This is the first production of theirs that I've seen. I was just so struck by what they did. And one of the final scenes where this little girl, again rendered by a puppet, is climbing a mountain. Just how they move boxes so that you get this epic cinematic sense of how she's climbing was staggering.
Is it a puppet show or is it a mix?
It's a mix.
Okay.
And they I believe the creator, the founders of this company have studied puppetry in Italy. So they bring a lot of great storytelling, theatrical telling methods to this piece.
Good puppetry is amazing.
It-
It's just amazing.
And this isn't, I think, if you have a conception of what puppetry was like when you were a kid and you're just this little tiny panoramic stage and you see the puppets on hands, that's not what this is. I mean, you see the actors manipulating with their arms, not unlike what you saw with Julie Taymor doing in The Lion King, or even Avenue Q, where the actors on stage are as much a part of it. It's all a very seamless but not gimmicky piece of theater.